Most children stuck in the 50 to 80 mark range are not lacking effort. They are lacking the right method. My name is Benjamin Loh, 30 years of teaching, author of 18 math guidebooks used in schools around the world. Every week, I run a free live session on this channel, teaching the proven one method system exactly as I teach it in class. Subscribe. The method that's helped thousands of students could help your children too. This question, it says right here that the three lines here are equal. Okay, so the first thing you want to do in the exam, right, is you want to label to show that they are equal. Okay, can anyone tell me what is the name of this triangle? What is the name of triangle EHF? EHF. What kind of triangle is EHF? Isosceles, 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 isosceles. Correct. Not equilateral yet. You cannot assume it's equilateral unless you know that all three sides are equal. Okay, and you don't know that right from the beginning. First, you need to prove it. Okay, you need to prove it. Okay, next. Is EHG and EGF also isosceles? Yes or no? Go. My question is triangle EHG and triangle EGF also isosceles? Are they? Or actually, should be are they isosceles? Yes, 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 yes. Now, we agree that this is isosceles. We also agree that this is isosceles and this is isosceles. Okay, very good. Now, can anyone tell me what shape is EHF? I know EHF is isosceles, but my question is EHF an equilateral triangle? Okay, now if you say yes or no, you do need to be able to prove it, okay? So is EHF an equilateral triangle? Yes or no? Okay, very good. Thank you for trying. Now, I'm going to tell you now that EHG is equilateral. The answer is yes, yes. Yes. Now, but how do I know that? How do I know it's equilateral? Anyone can tell me? The answer is yes, but how do you know? You have to prove it, right? You cannot just say yes. EG is side of square. But EG is not part of triangle EHF. So you cannot use that as an explanation unless you link it to something. HF is equals to AB. Yes, HF is equals to AB. That's true. And then, and so, how does that make this equilateral? What you said is true. This is equal to this. But how do you know that this is equilateral? How does that say that the three lines are equal? Because you need three lines to be equal to be equilateral. So how does that say that? Because all sides are the same. How do you know? EG equals to EF equals to EH. EG equals to EF equals to EH. Yeah, that's what the question says. But EG, EH, EF is not the equilateral triangle. The equilateral triangle is here. So you need to prove that this equal to this instead. In length, they are equal, and so that means EH equals to HF equals to EF. Correct. Correct. Very, very, very good. Excellent. Fantastic. Here's the answer. Watch, I know that this is equal to this because they already said it over here. And I know that this is equal to this. I also know that this is equal to this because it's a square. And so, since this is also equal to this, because it's obviously the same length, then it follows that if this is equal to this, is equal to this, is equal to this, is equal to this, then all these lines that I just highlighted in red are equal. Okay, I say again, this is equal to this because it says so. This is equal to this because it is obviously the same because it's inside the square. And this is equals to this because they are both sides of the square. And this line is equal to this. So that makes all the red lines that I've highlighted equal to each other. Do you understand now? Quick pause. If what I'm sharing makes sense, it is because it comes from 30 years in the classroom and 18 published guidebooks. Every week, I take that same knowledge into a free live session open to any parent watching this channel. The link is in the description. Come and see the one method system in action at absolutely no cost. Fantastic. Okay, I don't want to miss anyone out. So everyone, yes, huh? Okay, awesome. You give us IQ. That's right. Okay. Now that I know that this is equal to this, as I already proven, all these are equal. Then since this is also equal to this and also equal to this, therefore I have an equilateral triangle. This is very important. Okay, so this is the proof. So the proof is that since, okay, you say, this is how you show working. Okay, this is how you show working. EH equals EG given. Okay, given means they tell me. They already told me. All right. Then EG equals AD equals EAB equals HE. These are sides of square. Okay, this is how you show working. Right? Maybe I should take this one and make it smaller so that it doesn't get in the way. Okay, make this smaller, and then I can shift this up. This one, let me shift this away. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Oh, what is this thing doing here? What was it originally? Okay, anyway, I wrote HE, but this is already E, so I can't call it HE. Okay, I'm going to call it HJ, okay? So equals to HJ over here. All right, so all the things that I've just written are the things that I just said to you earlier, okay? I didn't say anything new yet. Now that I know this, I can say, so triangle EHJ is an equilateral triangle. Okay, children, what do we know about the angles of equilateral triangles? Go. What do we know about the angles of equilateral triangles? Very good, very good, very good. Yes, exactly, they are the same. And the same means that they are how much? They are how much? There's a specific number for equilateral. They are how much? Okay, well done. 3 of you have given me the correct answer. 3. Yes, all equal, and they are how much? Very important. How much is very important here. They are all 60 degrees, okay? Those of you who do not know this, memorize, okay? Memorize this, all right? And if you want to know why, it's because the 3 angles inside a triangle always add up to 180. And since they are equal, then 180 divided by 3 will give you 60 for each of them, okay? So that's the reason. However, you don't need to show this working, okay? Because this is something that you can just say that it is 60. Everybody knows that, right? We therefore know that this is 60. This is 60. And this line forms a perpendicular. So if it forms a perpendicular, can you tell me how much is angle HEG? This is 90, yeah? This is 90. And if this is 90, can you tell me how much is angle HEG? Go. Very good, very good. Yes. So now we have proven that it's 30 degrees because 180 minus 90 minus 60 gives me 30. Okay? Now, do this instead of saying 60 divided by 2. Now, you need to know this. Okay? So now that you know this, can you tell me how much, if this is 30, how much is angle HGE? Go. How much is angle HGE? So 4 persons got it right. Anyone else? Anyone else? Try. Use the 30 degrees. Okay. Let me help you a little bit. This is 30 and this is isosceles. So what does that give you for these two angles? Okay, use that method. Okay. Yeah, okay, good. You're all very encouraging to each other. Okay, I applaud that. Francis, this is a isosceles triangle. This is 30, right? And we know that these two are equal, right? So how much is it, Francis? This is 30, right? Well done. Okay, fantastic. So basically it goes like this, right? The total is 180 degrees. And if this is 30 and these two are equal, then 180 minus 30, which is 150. 150 divided by 2 will give you 75 here and 75 here. Okay, very good. So you need to do that. So you need to take 180 degrees minus 30 degrees, and you need to divide this by 2. And this would give us 75 degrees. Fabulous. Now, bear in mind that the 75 degrees is here as well as here. Okay, so if this is 75, I think it is pretty obvious. I don't think we need to do working for this to show what are the angles over here. Okay, I think you all know already. So with that, can you tell me how much is angle FGH? Wait. Sorry. My mistake. Just now I accidentally erased off, then I put a J here. Actually, I think this is F. Now I think about it, this is actually F. Okay, so this is F. So question is, how much is FGH? Go ahead. I will need to change this while you all answer me. F. Okay, go ahead. How much is angle FGH? Okay, very good. Well done. Okay, all of you, give yourself a big round of applause for getting it. Okay, give yourself a big round of applause for getting it. This is the answer for this question. So angle FGH, which is what they are asking you, is made up of two 75s because these two triangles are identical. And so answer is 75 degrees times 2, giving you 150 degrees. Okay? That is the one method system built over 30 years, refined across 18 guidebooks and tested with thousands of students. If your child is in the 50 to 80 range, I want you to see this in action before you make any decision. Join my free live session this week. One session is enough to know whether this is what your child needs or even just to learn. I am Benjamin Loh. See you live.